In this video, we see a very strange move by a Sylvia into the hairpin, and, well, revenge punting appears to be back. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Manufacturers Round, or race, should I say, where we are in Group 4 at Lego Maggiore West End. Yes, this one is the one with the dodgy hairpin. As we have Fergus on pole with 56.2. Well, we start in P3 in our first race, 56.2 as well. So this is race 1, my first race of the stream. So obviously this is from a previous stream. You can check out that in the description. But this is the highlights of this round as we get a bit of a glitch in the matrix there. I don't know if you saw that. The car darted back and then we carried on. Very unusual. But even so, starting P3 straight away in my first race. I was pretty pleased with this. Let's see what happens then. As always, with VOD recaps like this, a Throwback Thursday that we release them on, of course, being Thursday today. You're going to have bits of the VOD, of course, and me commentating over and letting you know my opinion. In terms of why I chose Ferrari, because I've not even spoken about that yet. Now, Ferrari has an amazing Group 4 car. And I'm not going to hear from many of the Group 3 races, so I was like, okay, let's go with Ferrari. And you know what? I do love this Group 4 car. I think it's amazing. It turns very nicely. It's got decent power. It's all good as the Jaguar looks down the inside there. McNabb looking for the move. Not quite going to work out here as we continue on out of there. 20 laps here at Lego Maggiore, and you have to pit, but you don't have to change tyres. Let's jump to the VOD then. Now, what am I about to talk about? Oh, that was a good run. Oh, there's going to be a run on the Sylvia already. Come on, where's the speed? Is that Sylvia quicker or something in the pack? What's going on? Yes, I remember the Sylvia being a little bit slower than it was, but there it was absolutely flying as we get closer and closer to the back of this Sylvia. A couple of people went in the pits very early, so it's all about strategy. When are you going to get held up? When do you need to go in the pits? When do you not go in the pits? It's all interesting, this race, and I must admit, I'm enjoying this one a lot when I did it at the time. In towards brake zone at the hairpin, and obviously this is where all the moves are going to happen because it's a big old braking zone. Potentially Banky Boy as well, but what strategy are we going to do? Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Oh, hello, hey! Don't click the grass, change your weapon. We will stay out for now, just a bit longer. That's the decision I took, to stay out that little bit longer because we were pulling away from the pack behind as we see Leclerc go in there and Del Reno as well behind us. In 57s though, we do need to be a bit quicker as we head into the right again of turn 1 of this short circuit of Lego Maggiore. And the BMW in the distance, Fergus there gets it all sorts of wrong there. Big old oversteer moment. And that's obviously going to bring us all together again as we catch up with Sylvia very quickly. Going to go down the outside then as we head into this braking zone. Very hard move to do. We're going to try around the outside. Oh, what's he doing? What's the Sylvia doing? No, that's a bit weaponized, that. Weaponized indeed. So I'm not sure what that move was they tried to do. It's a bit weird, to be honest. We head into the braking zone. Fergus down the inside then. And there's a little bit of contact there, but it does try to give me space. What are you doing, you people? Oh, no. No. Oh, I didn't know where the pit was. Oh. Oh, dear me. Right, refocus. Just very dodgy driving by both of them. And now he's just letting go. What? Oh my word. Oh, and then he's just pinning him off again. What are you doing? This Spaniard is driving like a moron. Oh, they've pinned each other. Spaniard's gone now. Oof. Right, okay. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Someone's at the front door, but unfortunately it's lap 4. Yes, he did. Right, we're going to come in the pits this lap. So, after all that carnage, obviously, I tried to boot it away as quick as possible. I thought the Spaniard behind me had pit here, actually, being 18 seconds behind me. Obviously, they had that incident with Fergus earlier on, and we will recap that at the end of this video. But into the pits we go. This time, not nearly killing ourselves like we did before, because that was a bit scary. Oh, the Spaniard had a pit! We're still in the lead! We are still in the lead! P1! Yes, P1 in my first race, but I don't stop there, folks. I was going to race throughout the evening, to be honest with you. If I was to get a win, obviously a bit of dodgy driving there. But yeah, that was the first race. So we jump to race number 3 now. This is race number 3 of the evening. I won the second one as well, but it was very boring. So there was no need to really show you that. We're going to go into race 3 then, which is the more exciting one of the final few races. We have a BTCC touring car there. It's the RCZ dress up as the 308. We start in P5, but slower than our previous time then, as we kick off here in P5. We've got a Silvia up ahead. Now, the Silvia was the meta car in this round. It held the top 2 times, I believe it was. In terms of the practice times. But even so, it was still quite close at the moment. Obviously, with the GTRs being absolutely bopped into the ground, it meant that it's a bit more of a free-for-all at this moment in time. And the FFs, while they could still do strong here, they still struggled a little bit towards the end of the race, and they still have their weaknesses in some spots as well as we head in towards the right-hander for the first time. Then everybody's stopping it very nicely indeed. Now, what are we going to be thinking right about now? Right, now we're going to have some strategic play here with the pit stops. There you have it. Strategy straight in my mind there, folks. And the reason is, it's the best way to overtake. Oh, Dot Brown! Holds it! Holds it! Wow. Oh, some early pit stops there. Early pit stops. That's interesting shouts by those two. So some early pit stops here. We advance a bit further on into lap 2, then in towards the hairpin we go. Silvia right behind the Citroen. There's a slight tap there between the two. Leclerc goes wide here. We're going to try and get that position as we accelerate out of the corner then. Do we get it done? Indeed we do. We're up into P2 now, and we have a Silvia up ahead. So obviously we had 2 pit stoppers earlier on. We had Yaya in that BTCC Peugeot RCZ. We had Dot Brown as well, who went a bit oversteering in the Mustang. Normal Mustang behavior, of course. But we got to this camera to enter the pits. And what is about to happen? That Greek was a bit aggressive into that turn. So I suspect me going for the move there would slow us down even more. So that's the reason why I pit, because I didn't want to go for the move and have issues. As there's Yaya, there's Dot Brown. We come out side by side with Dot Brown, then up into what effectively might be P2. I'm not too sure here, really. That'll be P3, sorry, because we gained the position from Dot Brown. Sorry, I forgot to get a bit excited there. So yeah, we gained a position, didn't we? So we're P3 at the moment now then. P3 with Yaya up ahead. Now this RCZ obviously going to be very strong on the straight, so I have to really try and identify a weakness. And that's what I'm going to do for the next few laps. We get to lap 6 then. Going to come into here, and you see we've got the fastest lap already in towards the braking zone. And you can see how much we gain on that braking zone. So we can see that is a weakness. Peugeot is so slow through the hairpin. I don't know what I'm going to have to do something there. We're going to have to do something at that hairpin potentially here to try and overtake the Peugeot as we go through this right-hander and continue on out of there with Yaya in the distance. Did somebody come in the pits then? I believe they did come in the pits as we continue on towards lap number 7 then. You see how much that RCZ pulls away. It was Leclerc then. Leclerc about to come out the pits then. The Citroen there as we go past the Citroen. So we have remained in place even without fighting with Dot Brown. So we are still net P3 right now, which is good stuff. I'm enjoying this race. And it's getting quite tactical in where we can overtake the Peugeot. Sorry, I'm not focused on chat, folks. Actually concentrating. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad by me. That was very slow by the Peugeot. Look at that. It's cost us 3/10. Oh, go quicker. Oh, he's off. It's my chance. Go, Tidge. Go. Yes. Right, okay. We have to absolutely annihilate this now. We've got to push. We have to push. So push I did and push I tried, but unfortunately that Sylvia did some epic laps, to be honest with you, and I wasn't pushing enough. As you see, they've come out just ahead of me here, 6 tenths ahead. All I needed was that little bit more, you know, the few tenths here and there, 10th every lap, and we didn't do it. Because look at that, we did 8s and 7s, where earlier on we were doing 4s and 3s. But even so, we've still got this hairpin. Maybe something can happen into here then as we go into here. No, that's Sylvia. Look at that. Beautiful line there from the Sylvia. Yes, it. Oh, no. There's your weapon. No. Oh, I was trying to push too hard. Nah, it wasn't really on, to be fair. I needed to be 1/10 faster a lap, and I wasn't. For those 56.8s, if we do a 56.5s, maybe actually. Maybe we'd have done it. And we could have done them earlier on. As you saw, we were quite quick there. But even so, P2, we did go in another race in top split, but there wasn't that much racing action there. It's more just to push your limits. Right, let's have a look at some of the replay, but as they happened at the time, in terms of my analysis at the time. So enjoy this. Yeah, let's have a look through here. Yeah, so click the grass. Full cork. I get an unbelievable run out that corner. And the Spaniard just absolutely sends it for I don't know why. And there's a bit of tap there. That's just everybody catching oversteer. It's all good. No, Mr. T, you okay, mate? We pull back in. And then... he tried to give me room, to be fair. Obviously, I'm going to be a bit annoyed by that, but he tried to give me room, so... then I tried to go in the pits and... I was so close to dying there! Look at this! This is amazing! I didn't know where the pit entry was, so I was having a guess. And there's a choice to take the penalty or risk going into the wall. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa! Almost is the critical word there. Almost is the critical word. Right, what happened here then? Good to hear, Mr. T. Good to hear. Right, I'm going to start trying to get into this. Yeah, so he lets him go, which is for the dive earlier on, which I understand. And then he does the... No, I'm so confused. At this point, ghosted. And then he just keeps turning in. It's like, whoa, you can't do that, mate. You can't keep turning in. Then he gets it all sorts of wrong. And then, yeah, Fergus just... I think Fergus just gets fed up with it there or something. Let's have a look. I mean, his foot's to the floor. There's a slight tap from me. But he keeps his foot planted. It wasn't a case of lifting there. He catches it and just keeps it... he catches it and just keeps it planted. Watch. Foot to the floor. Foot to the floor. Foot to the floor. Gone. I mean, yeah, it is a whole heap of karma there for the Spaniard. Okay, there's murder in here. There is murdering. Oh, look at that. Woo! We're watching. It's going to send it surely. Oh, oh no. Oh. This isn't over by any stretch, is it? There's no way this is over. Oh no! 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 Is he going to absolutely send it the hairpin? Oh dear me. Is he going to send it? This is interesting. Thanks for the 200 likes, folks. Legends. Oh, no, not this lap. Surely he sends it somewhere. going to be here, right? It's going to absolutely send it across there. What? Oh my God! It was on an absolute mission. Oh. Imagine if you had direct drive. Imagine if that'd wreck you. That's it for me then, folks. I do hope you enjoyed that self-analysis that I did on the replays. Obviously, I showed you the live version of that because it's always nice to hear my opinions at the time. You know, it's very easy to analyze it afterwards. So that is it for me, folks. I do hope to see you again in another video live stream again very soon.